Friday, the 24th of February 2012, and I'm here in Glastonbury to start off my cleansing weekend. What I'm going to do right now is, this is a little video of how to get to the Chalice Well if you're interested. The Chalice Well Gardens of Glastonbury is where there's two springs. There's the red spring and the white spring. The red spring is filled with iron content, and the white spring has lots of calcium. So basically, what I'm going to be doing this weekend, you can see the top there in the hill. That's Glastonbury Tor. That's where all the water is filtered down. It's like really pure. Or so they say. I don't know. But for me, it tastes much better than tap water. Tap water really affects me sometimes, especially if it's in built-up areas, because there's lots of all sorts of chemicals that go in through, like, people flushing toilets, people putting stuff down the loos, or sort of chemicals. Think about it. Although it is probably very much filtered, in a sense, it's probably not that great, and I can feel it, and I know from experience. Everything that I do is from experience. And if it doesn't work for me, I don't do it. If I feel that it's emotionally, it hurts, or not hurts, but what I'm saying is, if it doesn't really work well, I won't do it. So up here, just to your left, you can see the Chalice Well garden. That's the entrance, but on the other side there's a little road which we'll be turning into right now. That's where you can get these two springs from. Very good water, and it's great for doing the flush as well. So I'm just going to drive and park up here. Is Glastonbury spring. This is the white spring here, and I'm filling up my my bottles halfway. What I'll do is half and half. I do half of the white, which is calcium, also calcium, and I'm going to do the other half, which is red, which is the iron. Again, and this is the red spring, which is full of iron, and I'm just doing half and half here. So I'm filling up. This is quite fast running, so this is the white and the red spring now mixed together. Hello. I'm here to do a little short video of what I do the night before a saltwater flush. It involves some pink Himalayan salt, not this much, this is just the jar I keep in. A funnel, just easier to put into the bottle, and the bottle. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing 2 bottles of salt water. Don't forget the toilet roll, because you will need this. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to mix these bottles using a heaped tablespoon of Himalayan salt, which is really good for you. It's not toxic, and the idea of it being salt is it passes straight through your whole system, and no problems at all. Sometimes you can absorb it, but it will have no danger, and I have absorbed it before and it's been fine. So this is basically what you do. Getting some natural spring water, which I picked up earlier today, using a funnel, and what you want to do is get a good heaped tablespoon, and you want to shake it until nothing really shakes anymore. And you don't want to just put your spoon in and get a whole much like this. It's just too much. Just keep shaking until it levels off very nicely, and then just put it into the bottle. You might think that might be too much, but it's not. That's the first bottle. The second bottle, just do the same. Getting a heaped tablespoon of the salt. Just keep shaking it off. Should be all in there now. go. Now all you want to do really is just give it a little shake, make sure the cap's on. Let the salt float to the bottom and the top. It seems like there's quite a lot in there, but because it's fine Himalayan salt, which is what you want to be using, it's a lot easier to get down with the tank system. The very first time I did a full flush, I threw up. It was horrible. So that's it. That's quite simple. The hardest thing is drinking it. So I'll be waking up at 5 AM tomorrow morning, and I'm going to drink one at a time, one bottle at a time. And I'm going to take these with me in bed, keep it in a warm place next to my body, so my body can get used to it. And what's quite interesting is that when I wake up normally in the morning, I need to go to the toilet straight away. It's like my body is telling me that it knows what's happening. My body is like a separate being sometimes, and it's knowing what's actually happening. I just had a massage with a good friend of mine. She does amazing massage, and she gave me a good torso massage. So all my guts, my intestines are really massaged. So that should really help as well. And I've been eating very light today. I've just had oranges and just had some grapefruit juice as well. About freshly juiced grapefruit juice, about a litre, just over a litre. So that's in my system at the moment. I'm going to go to bed soon, and I'm just going to wait for that grapefruit juice just to pass through my system, and that should just, intuitively I feel grapefruit juice really helps just to loose things up downstairs in the gut area. So yeah, this is just a short video, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow morning.